Well, we got a question here about knockoffs. This is a guy who has been dating a girl for 4 months, and she has been going on and on about a Louis Vuitton purse. This guy doesn't sound like he's very fashion-centric, so he wanted to surprise her with a Louis Vuitton purse. He himself was surprised when he saw just how much a real Louis Vuitton purse costs. And he said, my goodness, I don't even have close to that kind of money.
It's a mortgage payment.
Yes.
Or more.
He said, look, I would really love to surprise her with this, but I mean, my gosh, I'm well over $2,000 with the one that she wants and I'm looking at.
Ooh.
But as I was searching, I couldn't believe that I saw this purse that looked just like it.
Uh-oh.
$35.
Oh.
So he wants to know because he doesn't know fashion and I'm not sure that he knows women. So he's asking for advice to say, look, I would let her know it's a knockoff, but is that a good gift? Or am I going to do myself a disservice and come off looking like a cheapskate?
I think you're going to do yourself a disservice and come off looking like a cheapskate. If she wants a real Louis Vuitton and you give her a $35 fake one, if she's even slightly savvy, she's going to know it's a fake bag. And I mean, if you want to be honest with her and say, look, I can't afford the $2,000 plus for a Louis. Like, can we compromise? Can we go to a consignment store and maybe find you one there? They are considerably less at the consignment stores. Can we go online? Can we go shop at Poshmark or the Real? Or there's plenty of places where you can go and you can get authenticated Louis that's pre-owned, gently worn, and not pay over $2,000.
Talking about first world problems.
Yes.
Yes.
So if you're talking about a $2,500 purse originally, if you are looking for a consigned purse, what do you think the cost might be?
I don't know. It depends on the condition of the bag. So I've gotten them as low as like a couple $100.
Mm-hmm.
But if the condition of the bag, needs some repair, you get a better deal. If it's in pristine condition, you can probably expect to pay 50% of retail, I would say.
Okay. Now, I also was talking to somebody the other day, and I've read up on this a little bit, that they do have higher end knockoffs. That they're not like the original, but they are of higher quality than just a regular knockoff. Apparently, not all knockoffs are created alike.
That is true.
Now, is that a suitable gift? Because I'm wondering if you get a great knockoff that's not all the way to the full Louis, but maybe the price is a quarter to halfway there of what one is.
Just be honest with her, bring her into the conversation and explain, okay, I can't afford this bag that you want from the Louis Vuitton store. It's $2,500. Okay, here's the options I found. I found this really crappy $35 knockoff.
Yeah.
I also found this $200 knockoff. And then I also found this $500 pre-owned real bag. What are we looking at here? What would you be happy with? Because I want to make you happy. You're my princess. You're my love. You're my sweetie.
Right. Yes. Well, I asked the question to help him out. Is a knockoff a good gift? And overwhelmingly, majority of people said no. 53% said no. A knockoff is not a good gift. And he just doesn't know. So
I get it.
He's looking for help. He has no idea of this world.
You don't know what you don't know, Kevin.
But 33% of people did say it depends upon how good the knockoff is. And he said full disclosure was part of his plan. And I think there might be, do you look like a weak man if you come with full disclosure to say, look, I really care for you and I would love to buy you this full price Louis. That would wreck my finances. I can't do it, but I'd like to get you something close. Does this suffice or would you just rather go without? Is that a good conversation to have? Will she think less of him if he's that honest?
I don't think so. I think honesty is beautiful. And he's telling you up front, he can't afford the $2,500 bag.
Right.
Most people can't afford the $2,500 bag. I don't get the $2,500 bag. A lot of people don't get it.
Yeah.
I go to consignment. Mm-hmm. I don't have any knockoffs because they fall apart. Yeah. But I will go to consignment and I will buy a real bag that's damaged. before I will go and buy a knockoff.
Okay.
Because you get the quality.
Right.
Even if it's got a little damage, you can get those things repaired.
Mm-hmm.
I would really be transparent with her and just tell her, I want to make you happy. How can I do that?
Is purse theft a problem in South Florida, the point where they will jack you to take your purse? They'll take it by force, because there's a story today of a couple that they just arrested. And for watches, the answer is yes. They were snagging $30,000 to $160,000 watches off of people. And they were jacking all the way from Miami to Martin County.
I think some of these Rolexes, you're talking about tens of thousands of dollars. Most purses,
I wouldn't wear one because you make yourself a mark, especially in South Florida.
Totally, especially if you're a guy out in the bars. Maybe you're a divorcee, you're in your 50s, you're looking to snag some hot new tail. You are a mark, sir.
They're arresting somebody out of Miami every month for this stuff.
Yeah.
They're drugging them, taking their watches. So do purse people have the same concerns?
It's fine with Timex guy.
I don't think they do, because it's rare to have a $10,000 purse.
Okay.
It's really rare to have a $20,000 purse. But these Rolexes, they cost $10,000, $20,000, $30,000. Like,
yeah, they caught this couple with a $160,000 watch on.
Holy crap.
Yeah, it was one they had stolen.
You don't see purses worth that on the street.
Okay.
Not on the reg. Mm-hmm. You see them in somebody's closet as a collection of like Hermes bags.
Yeah.
But you don't see those randomly out at the tiki bar.
Well, for anybody that might be like this guy and you're not necessarily in the market for the full-on official bags, but you still want something good and that would be nice and of quality, Olivia's on here from Fort Pierce, and you've got a website where you can go and actually you rent the bags. Is that right, Olivia?
Yes. So it's called Vivrelle, Vivrelle. Mm-hmm. And I saw someone on Instagram post about it, and I actually am getting the purse in the mail today.
Ooh.
The first month, I'm excited. The first month, it's $89, and then it's $110, after that. But I get it in the mail today, so I'll let you guys know how it is. But it's a Louis Vuitton book bag, and I believe full price it would have been $2,500.
And how long do you get to keep it for before you have to kiss it goodbye, cry, and send it back?
So I believe you can switch it out every month, but you can keep it. I guess you can roll it over to the next month if you decide that it's something you want to keep, or if you want to exchange it for something different. But when I looked at the website, there were a large variety of options of different Louis Vuitton purses. And actually, too, you can rent like Cartier necklaces and bracelets as well, which those are high value items as well.
Yeah, I've heard of this before. I used a different company one time called Bag, Borrow, or Steal.
Oh, clever.
And you can rent the bags.
Mm-hmm.
I've rented them before to do like a little trip where you have a cute bag for a trip and then you don't have it, after that you got to send it back to them. Mm-hmm. But it makes me sad when I have to mail it back. But if you have a subscription and every month you're getting a new bag,
works for some people.
That's kind of fun and exciting. And you go on the website and you get a new bag every month, and then that's kind of a fun flex that it looks like, ooh, every month she's got a new fancy bag.
Yep, if it's your thing.
You can do that with clothes too. Rent the runway. You can rent fancy clothes where you have a subscription. My sister does that, and she's always looking cute.
Okay.
She doesn't own any of it. She rents it.
Well, there you go. Hopefully we helped you out. If you ever need any advice for something you know nothing about, like the designer world, you can send us an email, mail@kvjshow.com.